Hey guys, welcome back to some more DragonHeir. Before we get into the video, make sure you use the link down below so you can download DragonHeir and join me as we're going through these quests and also the campaign that we got. And when you get in here, hop into the store real quick. Do me a quick favor. Using the code Furry Hippo, go into the treasure market, into the monthly. Down here, you are actually going to be able to link the accounts. This is going to give you special rewards that are going to help you out, and it's also going to support the channel. Now, last video, we were going through the campaign, making some progression. We're going to go through the adventure and continue going through here. We've been making a lot more progression with the primary hero. So let's hop out of this. And this is actually where you fight the boss when you start going through here. So campaign, remember, we were stuck actually at one point or pushing through the soul's resting place. So let's push through here. We have some little investigation. This is what we're looking to get to. We can see we do have one of our heroes right here. Let's hit the question mark. So we don't have a key on this side. I'm assuming we're going to have to go through the middle just because we don't have keys on either side to unlock this. Now, coming through the combat, most players are going to do this much, much earlier than we are doing this right now. We are way over leveled, especially with the team that we have in here. The reason being, I went through, I did a lot of other content short of going through and actually doing the adventure mode, which of course can help a little bit with progression, makes it easier going through adventure mode. But overall, I did make a little bit more progression. So they have puzzles in the adventure, they have chess, they have a lot of unique things that are kind of particular to this game. So here we do have a puzzle. We got to make this work on a picture. So let's swap these around. Essentially till we can get this picture to work. I'm thinking it kind of sits like this. There we go. So let's look at our next spin. I think we need two, I'm assuming like this as making a tree going through to maybe that's where it opens up in the bottom. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe this is supposed to be the top. Boom, I think we got it. There we go. Solve the puzzle. Unique little side things like this. This gives me the obstacle ahead has been moved. So we have a chest over here. I want to grab the chest, but I think we might have to fight first, which we do. Again, going to be very easy to get through this just because we're kind of over leveled at this point a little bit. And it threw us over to the other side of the map itself. Annalise actually comes down and just kind of destroys everything at this point. Let's see. So over here, we can pick up some basic tonic. I'm going to use my arrow keys to actually move around here. This is where we were looking to go. All right, so let's see what this wood elf is doing. So let's search. Maybe we'll pick up, who is this? So he's literally just laying in the snow. What are you talking about? Most of this, and there we go. So we got a gold key. Not sure if this is going to let us go through. Yes, it did. We got a monolith right here. We have a couple more things to pick up. Strength, let's go with strength in here. Now we get a big bonus in here because we are pretty strong. So there's a 12 plus 4. So we actually get the point, and I love the D20 rolls in here. Again, we got a blessing out of there. The ability to come through here and really the overworld, the adventure gameplay is really, really cool to see. I do really enjoy the adventure part of this. Should have done it a lot earlier. And again, we are in season 6. So if you've been coming through here, it's already been probably a couple times you've seen the similar storyline. I haven't played this actually since the first that we actually got, but there is a tormented soul that we picked up out of there, and it's still glowing. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Nope, think we're good right there. So we don't have to open that gate because we've already been through. What's over here? Looks like we have a battle right there. That's going to be a tower. Nope, I don't think anything to do right here. This is going to be that tower battle. If you remember, this is kind of like the tower defense. When we go in here and build this out, and again, these like mini games or sub games, this is the Guardian Stronghold. We already have all of our teams set in here. This is going to be another point where it's going to be pretty easy to get through here, just for the fact that we are very over leveled in this. Boom, we have the electricity. I even got my familiars in here doing a lot of damage. That was wave number 2, or wave number 1 going through wave number 2. Again, they're just dying. Look at the electrical storm. That is incredible, incredible. When you start looking again at some of my heroes that I have in here, they're very, very interesting to see. So it gives us the enemies in here. This game really does break it down. Interesting. It really does break down the status, the effects, the enemies. You can see guys, as we're taking them out, as we're burning them down, it displays an incredible amount of information, which is very cool to see. There's our big electrical storm. Mimics are popping out right here. We're in what, 4 of 6 already? Yeah. I mean, ultimate abilities, this is going to be easy, but this gives you resources. When I look at these games, and really it is a collection of everything you do every day. So when you look at, playing AFK Arena, when you look at DragonHeir, when you look at Raid Shadow Legends, when you look at Watcher Realms, most of those games, including this one, are about the continuation and about the regular single gameplay. I mean, you like in here, we have the dailies, which of course are going to give you rewards. Those roll up to the weeklies. The continuous progression towards building out your heroes is what really makes these games really the whole engagement piece of it is why I do love playing these in the entirety. The boss fights for me have always been huge, even in Raid, um even in DragonHeir. So there we go. So we get some loot out of here. Boom. We're going to go ahead and collect that up. Get another summons. Get some more stones out of there. And let's see. It looks like we have 2 more points for the last wishes. I'm just going to click this one. Unavailable to go through. Can we use our key in here? So the golden key is going to let us through everything. All right. We'll get the rest of these. Trying to get this right. And what we're really looking through in here is a lot for those Helia dice. We want to get some more of these legendary heroes. I need them in a couple different areas when it comes to boss fights, and I can only use very specific heroes in there. Here we go. So we got another chest right here. We'll go ahead and pick that one up. It's a mimic. That means we get to fight the mimic. Again, there are some clay colossus, and it looks like a caster right here in the back. Yeah, again, we do so much damage in here. It's pretty cool to see. So let's go ahead and pick this one up. This, again, part of the quest line. We got an apprentice scroll right there. What do we got? We got some bears up here. Let's fight off a bear. And once you clean out the area, you don't really have to worry about it or really doubling back anymore. Once we go through and we clean out these areas, all the puzzles, all the keys, all of kind of the exploration items that we have in the adventure mode, we can definitely clear all of these out. So what is this? Oh, we got a big mouth salmon. Let's go with the easy again, because we don't need that high of a score. So 11, we get our bonus 4. And this again is another part where strength wise, got a blessing out of there. Some inscriptions are on the tombstone, letter by the tombstone. A dear friend who hates you. They had double tombstones right here. All right, so we got that. Last wishes, I'm assuming. Yep, we got a chest over here. We got a couple more combats, and I'm hoping we can pick up the map for this to actually unload it all. Got some enemies from behind. So it's interesting to see how you could kind of change up that dynamic in here to face enemies or keeping your tanks and making sure that enemies behind you are not just going to run you over. Boom, more resources out of there. There is the Crimson Crow. Now, when I see these, of course, we always go ahead and trade, and we want this map. These are what we buy all the time. That is going to unlock all of this area that we haven't been to yet. So absolutely want to unlock all of that, see what else they have. Just some more food. Let's go ahead and leave. I'm assuming our golden key. Yep, just going to go ahead and continue pulling us through there. Back to the wood elf that we were looking for originally. Skip up the storyline. I've heard that name, but where? Old friend, where are you? Oh, that's me. The last name was actually him. It's all coming back to me now. About your identity, about the failed ritual. I'm just wondering why they're just chilling out here in the cold. What is the truth? I like that one too. How are you? Assuming the sands of time have run out, so I'm thinking that he died. Cite the prayer. We got the branch. That was, I believe, the key that we were looking for in here. All right, got a boss fight. Boss challenge. These are Sylvan Furies. Try the corrosion. Again, it's going to throw our main hero right in the back. Well, both of them. Can't crowd control here. Explored the altar. There we go. Got some pretty good loot in here, but again, a little bit outdated compared to where we're finding. that completes the quest. We have explored the area in the entirety. Teleportation circle. Let's pick some of this up. Back to where we were originally. We got the 3 keys. Yes, I'm missing one for the soul. I think we have the last key in here. Key number 1. 2 lines of the inscription. And the final piece in here. Boom. What is this going to do? Is this going to bring the statue alive? Noisy children, leave this place immediately. Sylvan Fury's coming out again. It's going to be back-to-back boss fights. Tempting to take the key up. So it was back-to-back boss challenges. Again, lower level, definitely going to be a lot more difficult than what we're seeing here. And there we go. He is back again. Don't touch it. How come? Never really died. The Sylvan Fury is an illusion. Picked up another key right there. I'm thinking, what do we have to unlock? All 3 of these again. Got key number 2 and key number 3. Boom. New entry has been collected. That's what we're looking for, guys. Some adventure scrolls. Definitely well needed in there. It was like a dream. Maybe we'll get a new hero out of this. The right led itself to disaster. Forest is crying. Got to try to fix it. The green dragon has been mocking us. All right, let's pick up. Don't want to miss again any of our loot around here. Can't remember my calling just ahead. So there is the map for this section. Boom, the blue oak, and there is the tree. So it looks like we're headed down this way. Pick up a couple more things this way. Oh, it built a bridge. Look at that animation, guys. All right, so we got a bridge going into Spirit of the Woods. Let's go up and see what we still have up this way, though. Again, want to make sure that we're not missing any of these. I know we picked up a couple. A crackling fruit. Yeah, what do we got up here? Like a couple pickups. I'm gonna get a prayer. Got a box right here. Come on, can we get a 4 out of here with God's gift? 4 it is. It's a pretty good loot roll. The box just chilling in the snow. Crimson coins, there's some more ore. Looks like, yeah, a little side quest up here at a little village. Oh, a whole stack of books. Thief, I deny thee. Why did you attack us? Hold on. Oh, sensing where it's going. There is our book thief. I guess we're taking out the book thief here. Yeah, bunch of looks like a bunch of elves. Maybe a bunch of humans. There we go. Books have been reunited. Sounds mysterious. Okay, couple more summoning dice. I like that. Puzzles. Oh, I like the puzzles in here. 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm thinking out. There we go. First try, guys. Got that one. Boom. What are we pulling out of here? Crimson coins. Another summon out of there. I think that's going to be it for this area. Oh, another tower defense. You know what? I'm going to take this one out. Yeah, we want to make sure we got all these. Deploy more heroes. Sure. We got, oh, that's all 5. Ah, we're good. They even have 2. So if you look right here in this top, there's actually a frozen hero right here. Once they're broken out, even down here, then they start attacking. So you can actually focus some of the damage on getting those heroes out first. So essentially you're adding 2 more heroes in here. And you also notice here on the left side, we can only have 5 of these enemies that actually get through before it is a defeat. We have to make sure that we protect these Guardian Strongholds and getting through here. Yeah, look at the storm, guys. We'll burn them down through pretty quick in here. Wave number 2. Yeah, still being so far over leveled. I mean, we're on 79. And right now we can't even get higher than 79 as it sits today. We have, I believe, another day. We have one more day until we can actually try to go above 79. It unlocks, it kind of caps you at a certain point until you get the point to actually unlock the next level or the next stage. That is wave number 4. Come on, there kicks off wave number 5. Again, very, very, very easy to get through because we're over leveled. Much lower, this would probably be a lot more difficult to get through. Then we got wave number 6 coming up. And that will be the last wave. So there's the boss. Or maybe not a boss. It just looked like one because of the size. I really do like the tower defense aspect of this. Boom, we'll pick up all that loot in there. All right, so everything up here is pretty well done. Got to make some more progression in the Fey corridor. And then, of course, going through and knocking out a lot of these quests. Let's go Rest and Roots. It should be there. The animation didn't show, so unlocked at 46. Area ahead is impassable. There's the right. That's where we're trying to get to. Delvin Fury right down here in the very bottom. Elemental poison will deal damage to surrounding units upon death. Try to spread out the heroes. Oh, so these poison heroes or these poison enemies, when we kill them, they're going to keep kind of like a poison cloud there, I'm assuming. Got another chest over here, a couple more. Yeah, big Colossus. Grab our chest. There's going to be a couple more summons. Look, we have a purple stone down here as well. Oh, there's a barrel. You can break the barrel. They're like land effects almost. Yeah, stunned everyone as soon as that barrel broke. Boom, rune has been activated. We're going to have to see where that rune is going to take us. See a little puzzle over here. Looks like a resurrection point on our left. The tree's coming straight through. So anyone that is right in that little lane, the tree actually grabs, almost like a grappling hook, and pulls them right in. So here we go. We got a puzzle. Oh, another one for the stars. Let's see. Nope. That one was good. 2, 3. There we go. Pretty easy puzzle, that one. Got some more crimson coins in there. Resurrection point. Probably not going to die in this one, but just in case. Again, elemental, want to make sure that we don't get all the poison here. There's also this fountain in the middle that I believe it heals. If I remember correctly, I think the fountain in the middle, they have a couple different effects, but I think that one actually heals when you're going through there. So what do we got up here? See another, I think, a resurrection point in the bottom. Yeah, and I see the pool right there. The little poison pool. These look like some bigger battles. Boom, they're gonna get pulled right in by our tree. Yeah, there's a stunning, so we broke both of those. Rune number 2. Gave us some tormented souls. There's another chest right there, and then we have a couple things that looks like down there. Make a wish on this piece. Again, can we pull? Oh, this one, you got to choose them in the right order. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was lucky. That was lucky. Let's go ahead and do the pawn sacrifice. Roll in a 1, all in vain. Not going to get much of anything in this one. There we go. Got some potatoes. Defeat the Sylvan Venom. Again, I think we have another little fighting turret down there. So this piece, yeah, when deployed, yeah, it heals all allied units. So using kind of the terrain to your advantage in here, because you could stack your whole team around that, and then getting the health or getting the healing out of that itself would really make a difference. Yeah, we got a couple more pieces in here. Now this one, assuming where are we moving this one to? Oh, over there. That's a big move. All right. We got the 1 over there. Go ahead and clean this piece up. Boom. Pop that out of the way. Got a bear, and then we do have another guardian right there. Brown bear's got the healing pool on him, but he ran away from it, so it didn't really make a big difference. Again, you got to be aware of the terrain when you're going through here. I'm going to save that one for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, the stone's got to go over there. Make sure we can see it. Drop it over here. Puzzle solved. All right, got attacked by a tree here. Again, another Sylvan Fury, a couple trees. Boom. Polar bear goes down. Where's this one at? Let's see if we can get to this one. Rune activated. I don't know how many runes we need for those. There's the boss. So let's grab these chests and everything. Another summon dice. Very nice. Resurrection point. Another puzzle. Get through. Nope. Failed. There we go. Unlocked it. Free loot right there. Another puzzle right here. There we go. So we unlocked this chest. Got one more battle. And then we'll be about done for the progression. Every day I want to grind a little bit of the campaign out so we can finish and catch this up and get to where it's going to be challenging at this point. But we're getting the scrolls for the main hero, and that was the big part, upping the damage that we're seeing out of our primary hero. So there we go. Are we going to get some summons out of here? Crimson Coin, another summon, Sandstone, Lightstone, Radiance. So a couple more out of there. Let's take out, let's do our prayer right here. Then we'll get the last Sylvan Fury. Another one, all in vain, not going to give us much loot at all. Yeah, another 50 coins in there. Explore the forest. Sylvan Fury's got the toxic. Recommended deploy a featured hero or a healer. I'm not worried about a healer. Yeah, there's not a lot of healing units that I have in this game right now. I believe 2. And that's it. So I've been really slacking on picking up a healer, and that's what we're looking for, guys. Are those dice? We're back up to 63 of those dice in the entirety. So that completes that quest. You can pick up a couple things, but I do want to hop back. And again, for me personally, I do not like missing things. So I'm going to save this one to the next video, guys, and we can actually kick it off at this one, or I might just clear it. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We're working through the campaign or the adventure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.